Hello, hello, hello. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay. Fine, guys. Chalo, let's get started. Today is the final day of our February career transformation. So it has been quite some learning. Let me post this link internally within our WhatsApp groups. We are already streaming live on YouTube. Okay. So good to see you guys on time. It's the final day. And chalo, let's wind up the core learnings that we took. There are few important topics also which we are going to cover. Okay. So just a moment. Here we go. Let's go. You're pasting it. 24th Feb, 9 p.m. We are live. Okay, sending. Okay, fine, team. Chalo, then let's get started for today. Okay, so guys, few very critical things. If you can really observe, we started just 15 days ago. Okay, 3 weeks ago. And in this 3 weeks of time, so many things day by day we try to cover, we try to implement, we try to bring it into life. Okay, yes. What I personally know is if you have regularly attended all, listened to it, and tried doing it, okay, something would have changed in you. If okay, I should do something. My life should I should start having more control over my thought process, my beliefs, my actions. I should do something meaningful with my life, and every single day I should utilize it to the fullest. Okay, and at least that initial foundation and spark will be laid. Plus, at the same time, we have been constantly speaking and repeating about we need to build up consistency. So that's, I think, the second important thing which would have stuck with you people is by all of this, whatever we are listening, it is not one-time thing, and it is not going to be magically achieved in a single day. Okay, all these things take time, and let it take time. Okay, let things happen, and because you have stick 60 years, 80 years, 70 years with you still forward, and in a long term life you will be rewarded very hugely. And I'm not saying that rewards are going to come that long, but the thing is key, once you transition from your old life to this new life where you are planning, strategizing, looking at your goals, working towards it every single day, utilizing every day to the fullest, to a good capability, once you start doing these things, automatically you will start getting results in life. And in the next 6 months, 1 year, you will start progressing very fast compared to other people. Now guys, let me tell you, this is practical stuff. Everybody starts like fresher in the IT industry, but in a 5 years duration I have practically seen huge difference between these people. Same college, same background, same time they joined the company, but in a 5 years duration some really grow very fast versus some are not able to grow. So I really want to tell you ki it's all about how much you apply and how much you achieve your goals, work towards that, that in the long run you will be starting to achieve all of these goals. Okay. So I personally know, okay, this simple system, okay, daily doing these activities that we are doing, next setting up goal for yourself, next doing a weekly plan, what are you supposed to do, next doing a daily plan, and next reviewing that every single day. Yesterday we asked 4 questions, reviewing that day, trying to commit to yourself tomorrow should be a better day for me. Okay, tomorrow a better day for me, and then again doing the same thing. What will happen is day by day self awareness will grow in you. Okay, what's going on in my life? Am I going closer to my goals or not going? Did I waste my today? How can I make it more useful? And guys, they go, you will realize your true capability. It will be a self-realization, self-awareness, and that's the best thing which you can give to yourself. You should really understand what kind of a person you are, and guys, be ready to face the fact. Okay, the answer might be negative or the answer might be positive. Some of you might draw a conclusion ki, no yaar, I'm not concentrated, I'm not focused, I give up very quickly, I have a lot of mood swings, at times I'm consistent, at times not consistent. So point is, once you know who you truly are, then you can do something to address yourself, because otherwise the life is just passing by, time is just going, and you don't even realize ki what are the loopholes within us, and then how do we work on that, and we are not trying to really improve. So that's where I think the simple system will help you realize a closer look at your own eye. And guys, let me tell you, the world is not required, or nobody else outsider is not required to tell you what you are supposed to do, because you have a very smart thinking brain. Ask your brain, it will tell you. Be logical, take responsibility every single day, and you will get the answers automatically. Okay, now this is what is the beauty of life, and I personally want you to absorb all the learnings which we have taken. Now guys, let me tell a few more facts. It takes time to become a new habit. So right now we have started new things, new formations, new thought process, new actions, we just started. Okay, it will take some time to become part of your life, and you have to keep repeating. Now there is a very simple model, I will explain you that. It's the consistency model, which is given by this guy Robin Sharma. Okay, okay, how people form habits. Now the thing is, we have activated so many things in our life. You might be like, "Arey, one time hoti hai these all things. How can we do it so much?" Right? But the thing is, ki there is a system, and if you follow that system, automatically you can apply any habit in your life. And guys, very simple thing. We spoke on the other day. Okay, the hare and the tortoise story. Okay, dekho guys, there is a hare which is running fast, takes a break. There is a tortoise running slow, not taking a break. Eventually, tortoise wins. But the core of the story is the one who is consistent, that person wins. Okay, you need to understand, the one who is consistent. It is not telling ki be a tortoise, move slow, but be consistent. If you are a hare who can run rapid fast and still be consistent, you will be a fast winner. Now, let's say that means the story is incomplete. Okay, there is one tortoise, there is one hare, and there is another hare, but that hare is not stopping. Now, who is going to win? Right? Tortoise धीरे धीरे चलते रहेगा. He might reach, he will win in the end, but slow. The hare who is not consistent, no matter how much capable, talented, not consistent, will not reach. But there is a third hare, and this could be the third you, who is passionate, okay, who is consistent, who has dreams, who have goals, who have desires, and talented, equipped with all the technology and everything to take him forward, and at the same time staying consistent. The third person is you. And this guy is going on very fast in life and then accomplishing it first. The hare is never reaching there who was not consistent, and the tortoise aega dheere dheere. So you have to be that third person. Fast paced life. How can you have a fast paced life? If you live every day to the fullest. That's what is the secret of success. Live every day to the fullest. That's it. If you can do that. Today I came across a very nice quote. I was reading a book. That author said this very nice thing. There is nothing like future. The future is just today. That's it. So don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow has not yet come. Why do you even worry? All you have is just today. Try to live today to the fullest. If you can just do that, you will never lose in life. But if you are losing every single day, you're not doing anything productive, anything meaningful, wasting your time away. So let me tell, the future is going to be scary for you, because your present is broken. But if you use your present, the future is guaranteed success for you. That's what it is. So don't wait for future. What will happen 10 years from now? What will happen 20 years from now? You don't even have to think that. You just have to think, I should use today to my fullest. The future is guaranteed success given to you. And if you're wasting your today just worrying about future, you're not getting anywhere. Today projects your future. Okay, now let me quickly show you this Robin Sharma related habit installation. Okay, so guys, just be with it. Okay, step by step, we need to move on with the things. I'm sharing my screen. Just give a minute. Simple. Let's understand this because that guy has really explored it a lot, and we should try to reuse the knowledge and the effort which other people have done. Okay, so I'm sharing the screen, everybody. Simple habit installation protocol. It is defined based on a human mind and a human body. Many of us, right, we start January with New Year resolutions, and in 1 month we are down, right? And that's a normal human nature because habit formation means training your mind and body with repetition. That's what is habit formation. You constantly do something so that your mind remembers it, your body remembers it, and then it starts happening naturally. That's what is habit. Okay, now, what this guy says, Robin Sharma, as part of habit installation protocol, okay, after doing a lot of research, and he's teaching all these models to the top CEOs. He does courses for CEOs. I came across a course which was pretty pricey. I completed that course. It was like huge money. Indian currency, mein more than 50,000 I paid for this course of Robin Sharma. Okay, which was about like CEO level training wala course. I did it, and by that, because you have to invest time and efforts, money, whatever it takes to become successful. So while I was taking that, I came across this, and you can find it on internet, it's available everywhere. But I did a program which was a pretty extensive one, and let me tell you that as part of that, he said this beautiful 3-stage program, 3 phases. Habit gets installed in 3 phases. Okay, now you need to understand what we are trying to do. Okay, you have lived your life so far, something, right? Nothing but the way you live, the way you think, the way your thoughts are, the way your body is currently in your this stage of your life. You have lived a life certain manner. You're trying to change the habit, whatever we discussed in the past 21 days. You're trying to define a new way of living. Nothing but your old lifestyle is different and your new lifestyle is different. Weekly plannings, setting goals, daily plannings, daily accomplishment, utilizing every day to the fullest by closely working in a focused manner, removing distraction. So you are working in a different manner, which your mind and the body does not know. So when you're starting with this, there is a gap between old version of you and new version of you. There is a gap. Okay. And we all start, I, you, me, everybody. We start with the stage one for first 22 days without breaks. But what I realized is, even in these 22 days and all, if you miss a few days, like 1 day, 2 day here and there, that doesn't impact much. But you need to get back on the track. If you missed 1 or 2 day, getting back on the track might be painful, but it is still possible that this momentum will build a habit. But if you lose 1 week in this time, it all goes back again. So if you lose a lot of time, you're not consistent, your habits will again roll back, again starts with the same starting point. So that means you need to work very extensively every single day to form a new habit without break. Don't even look for Saturdays and Sundays out. Okay, maybe Sunday le lo ek din, but get back on the track. Monday push yourself and again work on building the habit. And he calls the first 22 days of habit formation as destruction. What is destroyed? The old patterns of your mind and the body is being loosened up, is being disturbed, and new formations are being formed karna hai. You're doing the new things, but the first thing is, what does that say, guys? Okay, if there is a glass filled with water, and if you want to pour more water in it, you have to empty your glass first and then acquire new knowledge into it, new water into it. That's what you're trying to do. Your mind and the body has learned some patterns of life accidentally, unknowingly, based upon your surroundings, families, friends, society, social media, whatever, but not primarily you driving what kind of a person you should become. That means a lot of good things might have come to you, but at the same time, a lot of crap might also have come to you, right? And if a lot of crap is coming, what do? You need to clean up your mind and the body. It is one-time effort for life, but it's worth doing, right? All the mess that you have accumulated in your mind and your body, the habits and all of the past, unknowingly, you have to clean it up, flush it up. And then how do you do that? You have to destroy the old habits. That's what the first 22 days is, destruction phase. Okay. Next, you still continue doing that. Many people say, I've been doing it in 1 month. Why it's not working? Because it doesn't take 1 month. It takes more than that. It says the overall process takes around 90 days. थोड़ा यहाँ पे अगर ब्रेक करे तो 66 बोल रहा है, but roughly around hold it के बाद 3 months will be taken in order to build a new habit. And first month you are going to destroy the old habits. Okay, then you continue. Second month, the new habits which you are trying to do will become more a part of you, but that will still be not permanent. Then you repeat it for third month as well. Then it is actually the month of integration, where things will start coming more naturally to you. It will start becoming good to you, and you will be able to continue it more easily going forward. Okay, now that's what is Robin Sharma saying. Initially, you're trying to destroy the old learnings which you have taken. You continue your habit long enough, the second month, the new habits will start taking shape in your mind and the body. You continue it long enough, the new habits will start dominating your life, so that it starts becoming more natural. But the main funda is you should not miss days in between here. 1 or 2 days here and there is still fine, but get back on the track. But if you are waiting for a long time, it again resets back to the old self. Why we are saying reset back to the old self? Because the past habits which you have learned for your entire life, 20 years, they are still there. You're trying to wipe a 20 years lifestyle in 3 months. It's challenging. It's not that easy. Okay, that is where as soon as you stop doing it, the old self dominates you and takes over back again. And that's where the struggle starts right from the beginning. Okay, now let me tell you one very interesting fact. The COVID time is the best example of this. The entire world changed. Don't say I cannot do it. It's not possible. You, your family, the entire world, 7 billion people on the planet, true living example. We were never closed in our home for our entire lifespan. We never wore any masks while walking on the road. But during the COVID times, for 1 year, 2 years, we were packed within our houses and we started wearing masks. These are habits. Earlier, people were not liking to be at home. They were like, I want to come out, this, that, whatever, scare, fear, this, that. But they wanted, like, at least go on a terrace, breathe something, blah, blah, blah. Live fresh. That means initially the old habit of moving outside on the roads, that was becoming problematic. Then even though trying to force be at home, initial 6 months people faced a lot of problems. But all of a sudden after 6 months, the society accepted it. You accepted it. Study yourself. Your mind and the body accepted, oh, we have to be at home. Slowly it stopped bothering us. Nothing but the new habit started forming because you stood consistent with that habit. And that's a big change. All throughout your life, you were wandering around outside. All of a sudden, within 6 months, you were okay to be at home. And then the journey continued 2 years and you were very happy, comfortable. Now the status, people are saying, come back to office, and then people have problem with that. So nothing but change from one state to another state is tough. Bad to good, even good to bad. Change is tough. That means if you form these new habits which we are trying to do, okay, if you form these new habits which we are trying to do, you will realize not doing it is going to be a problem for you. Now this is really interesting. Why do rich people become even more richer? Someday you might get a thought, why is Ambani doing all these things? Jio, Lalia, Reliance, Karliya, abhi this, that, everything. Bet na kar ke, right? Someday you might get like, sab kuch hai, why is he doing? Because he is now habituated to do something at a mass layer, India, country, world layer. And he cannot sit idle at home. His brain thinks like that. And he is now habituated to think and act in that manner. The body and the mind is trained to do something big always. And he's not forcing, he's just running on an autopilot now. The way your old life is running on an autopilot, whenever you try to change, it becomes tough. But you follow this habit installation, after a few months, you will start forming new habits, and then it will be easy to run on these new habits. Now, just say if your habits which you have chosen to live in your life, these are good, successful habits, which is going to make you guaranteed success in life. If that's the habits which you have formed and it is running in autopilot mode, that's a life worth living for. And guys, just like the story, consistent person wins, whether it's a hare, a tortoise, or a faster consistent hare. Eventually, the one who is consistent will win. And you need to be that person. You cannot stop. That's it. You will do until it is done. You will keep trying until you understand the concept. You will keep repeating till the time your life changes. There is no stop for that. And don't look for even a stop if you have not reached to the end of the game. That's what life is about. Okay? So fine. Hopefully you are understanding. So guys, देखो 2 साल में, within 2 years, the entire world across all age ranges learned. Now that's a practical proof. If you stay stuck with one habit, all these new life forms, you stay consistent within 1-2 years, definitely सब कुछ बदल जाएगा. Your entire lifespan will change. Okay, so that's what is the first step. Understanding everybody? Okay. Now that's the reason New Year resolutions and all that becomes problem. Now you might be like, I start, I'm not able to finish. What's the thing about it? Guys, maybe you need a group, something like this kind of a program where we are together doing the habit every single day. So with company, with more friends and all, it becomes easy to do something. Independently, it is tough. That's what I realized. And then I thought, okay, chalo, let's do it along with success minded people. And you are success minded, I am success minded. We just connected together. 21 days gone. We are connected because you want to learn, I want to learn. Together, we want to grow. So that's what this group is for, right? So if you do it like this, and guys, they go, important is it's not about understanding it, right? It's about doing it. And that to doing it every single day so that the mind learns and the body learns. Okay, you might know this simple basic stories, right? The goose which lays golden egg, murgi jo sone ka anda, right? The hen and the golden wala. So once somebody took that hen, sacrifice, bola ek sath, one shot I'll take all the eggs, and egg bhi gaya, murgi bhi gayi, right? Hen bhi gone, this also gone. Now why this example? Simple. Habits take time. You cannot spend, let's say, 24 hours or 2 days from morning till night and say in 2 days I will wire this new habit in myself. It's not going to come like that. There are few things in life which takes time, and you have to give that time. No matter how much hard you work, you cannot form habits in a short duration. Short term success does not exist. It takes time. Okay, a newborn baby takes time to be born. 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, and then it happens. It's a miracle. You cannot ask fifth month mein de do baby because I'm in a rush. I need to go for a new job. Give me in 5 months. Not possible. Some things in life take time. Habit formation takes time. And guys, now this is interesting. Now you need to really learn this. Somehow, universe and this existence of you, me, and the world around us has created this beautiful system of success. Okay, who will be the people who will be rewarded success in life? And for that, consistency is the measurement. And that's the reason not everybody is going to be successful on the planet. Okay, who will be successful? This life has created the game basically. Okay, those who are able to stay consistent, they will definitely win every single race. So consistent is the key for becoming successful on this planet. And everybody else will stop one step before, halfway, 70%. That's it. People will not reach to the end. And then life is actually judging people. Let's see who plays it till the end. And then life will reward. Now that's beautiful. And I came across this nice book while I was reading this Think and Grow Rich. Amazing incident, okay? The person said he was planting a gold mine trying to dig from the ground. And he did some calculation. So many feet in the ground and there is going to be gold there. I will extract all the gold, and invested a lot of money, cranes, this, that, digging, manpower, blah, blah, blah. Started digging. It reached to that feet, let's say X feet. Okay. And gold was not there. And he said, okay, let me dig 10 more feet. Dig that, gold still not there. And again tried to vent, and eventually thought maybe the gold is not here. Right now kya hua? Society say he borrowed money, family paid money, this, that. Now he became broke, no money at all. Sabka debt, he has to pay back the loans to everybody. Okay, now this was the story of that guy. Now there is a twist to the story. Somebody else purchased that mine project. He brought some experts who said if he digs more 2 feet, gold will be there. You need to understand the value of mentors and experts in your life. He brought the experts. The experts said, okay, by dig 2 more feet, you will find the gold. The other person who brought that entire setup, dig 2 more feet, and he accomplished that gold mine. A lot of learnings, real life incident, guys, real life incident. That means if you stop, somebody else is going to take the huge reward which you could have got. Right? If you stop, you lose. That's it. So there is no stop. You have to go. And that guy, the second one, made a lot of money, enjoyed and everything. Second learning here, you need to have mentors and experts in your life. Don't try to figure out everything by oneself, because humanly it's not possible. The world is having so many domains. One person cannot master everything. You be good in your craft and then attach with people who are good in the other areas, and together try to do something big. This is how you grow in life. Keep your egos aside. The practical world doesn't run based upon egos. And guys, there is nobody who is called as winner of life. That title is not given to anybody. In the world, there is nobody like this person is a winner of life, he is a loser. Doesn't exist. There is no first, second, third in life. It's all about how you are living. So don't think about this competition and I'll be like this, I'll be like that. Doesn't matter. Look at it like one shot, one big shot of 80 years. And eventually you have to be as happy, as successful, and do it along with other people. Okay, this is a very, I think as a student, that mindset comes, I have to be competent first and all, but a real life doesn't work like that. You will end up in a lot of tough times for you. But just these are my thoughts. I want you to process. I want you to make your own mistakes in life. Everything is not like sugar coated. I want you to make mistakes. I want you to try, because that's what you will understand life more closely. I have made a lot of mistakes and then I understood what to do, what not to do. I'm trying to give you guys that direction. But yes, it's all up to you how you're going to process this information. Some of you will process it very nicely and get hugely rewarded. Some will still make mistakes, but if they are sensible, they will make learnings out of it and then correct, and some will still go away in a wrong direction. That's what is going to happen. So you make a choice. Where do you want to go? Right? So yes, what I'm saying, don't blindly believe in that. Experiment it, study more, research more, know what I'm saying, what I'm not saying. Maybe I'm wrong somewhere, it's fine. Okay, and that's not about my ego also. I'll expect, yaar, pata nahi, I thought it is like this, but it is something else. Okay, let's see what that is. That would be my attitude, because I'm not trying to prove that I know great stuff. I'm just trying to be a student of life, trying to learn and grow and do it along with one of us, every one of us. Okay, chalo, this is fine. Now, the second thing, why I started if we should live every day to the fullest. What's the purpose behind it? Some of you might still be thinking, Are kyun kar raha hai? Why is all this required? And honestly speaking, right now there are 67 people in this call. It has been a journey. Okay, I still know 67. It has been a journey. 2 years. It took 2 years to reach to 67. And it's just nothing. Okay, people find it tough to relate with things which they do not see. That's how our brain is. If we can touch and see something physically, we value it immediately. Output oriented things, we value it immediately. Right? This is how we work. This is how the brain operates. If you see immediate output, you value it immediately. But you need to understand there is a bigger meaning for life. We are reading a book right now, As a Man Think It in the Morning. It says whatever your inner self is there, that's what your outer circumstances will be. So if you are accomplishing success in the outer world, that means your inner self is very nicely organized. Your thoughts, your habits, your behaviors nicely organized. People don't get what is this inner self preparation. People want outer results. They don't know कि inner क्या चल रहा है, right? I want to tell you this simple thing. He, some of the greatest things are invisible in the world. Courage, invisible. You cannot see or touch courage, but you can feel it. Somebody is courageous. Somebody standing for the truth, right? Patriotism. You cannot see belief system, thought process. These are things which exist in the world, which is the foundation of success. But the world is so running blank. They run for outer results, not focusing on what gets those results, because those things are invisible. It cannot be seen, it cannot be touched. It can be felt, it can be lived, and that is the foundation for this other thing. Consistency. You cannot see or touch consistency, but it is the key of success. And it is tough for a human society to understand and not really relate. Consistent करने बोल रहा है तो करना क्या है? Is it like going for like lunch and eating consistent? Or like what exactly? Fine, you have to do it for 100 days, but really होगा नहीं होगा? People don't relate with that, and that's the reason it has been tough. But still, I believe these are the things which will make a difference in the world, and that is the reason I'm not stopping. It's been 2 years, the batches are still going on month. Doesn't matter who comes, who does not come, but my intention is those who want success, I want to create a path along with them. Okay, I know some will join, some will not, some will be busy in life to not follow, but that doesn't really affect me because I know these things are required, and those who will understand and connect, they will definitely continue in their lives. And that's worth doing, because that's how we can make this planet better, and we can make our people, you, me, together, our families, in a situation which can become capable to solve their own problems. Nobody taught us when we were children, you don't make the same mistake with your children. That's how. Live a smarter parenting role. Do value add to the society by upgrading. The best contribution that you can do for any relationship is your growth in your family, towards your partner, towards your children, towards your company, towards your country, towards anything. The best contribution you can anytime do is your own growth, because if you grow, everything around you changes. All the people who are in touch with you will change because you upgraded. So when I see you 67 people, I don't see 67, I see 67 families. So the thought is there. You all will change the circumstances of your families. You all will change the next generation which is going to come in your families, because the change has to start somewhere, and that somewhere is you. So why am I doing this? Why? What is the purpose? Why these habits? Why every single day to the fullest? Let's come down to kyun jeena hai? Why? Okay, simple, very short story. I'll cut to the point. Okay, completed college. Now wanted to get the job in IT. It was tough. It's always tough. Don't think about abhi recession chal raha, abhi kuch aur chal raha. It's always tough. I got the job in 2010. So like 13 years ago, I got the job. And it was tough at that time also. Some other recession was there at that time. Real estate crashed in 2008 and it was slowly coming. Companies were not recruiting at that time. You go back to 1990s. There also like dot-com bubble crash. There was a failure. You go back to the last century, 1920s, 1930s. The Great Depression came. People were jobless. That lasted for 20 years. Depression, Great Depression. It's termed like that. Right now, during COVID times, the term came Great Resignation. People by choice will not work. What will the industry do? Variance of life. Things will keep happening. Point is, इसमें में से तो life निकालनी है. We have to make our way through these ups and downs. We cannot cry, complain. I am responsible for the life. I am responsible for my life. Doesn't matter what happens, because a lot of things has happened around. So hold this. I am responsible. I am responsible. What can I do to take care of myself in this situation? Simple questions will make us successful. Now that time was tough, but somehow worked. Okay, and now this is where, let me tell you one interesting fact. I got to come to Amirpet. Some of you know me from there. Some of you have seen me maybe in Amirpet taking lectures where like 500 people, 1,000 people on the stage. I did something. I don't know whether you have personally seen me there because I used to do that long time ago. But at times I still did it. But yeah, came to Amirpet as a student, learned there for 6 months, and then got the job in the IT industry. Okay. Now I want to tell you one fact. What's a Amirpet lifestyle? It is 6.5 days a week of hard work. That's what a student becomes in Amirpet. 6.5 days, no rest, no rest. I used to wake up morning, what, 6? Yeah, leave at home 6:30 in the morning by bus. Reach to Amirpet 7. Session starts. Whole day I stay there, learning, practicing, lab, everything. Last session evening 7 to 9. Going back to home at 11. Sleeping. Tomorrow next day starts again. That's life. I live from morning 6 a.m. to night 11 outside, learning, growing for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Then parallelly kuch to kar liya, but that kind of a time made me who I am today. And that time actually made me realize some very important facts of life. 6.5 days a week of hard work, and that is utilizing every single hour of the day. I did not make time pass friends in Amirpet, only goal oriented people, serious people, committed people. I did not watch any movies, I did not went to any park, I did not do any time pass. Focused. It was a chill. I made some friends, but those friends were also growth minded friends. So make the right company, growth minded people, not the time passers in life, not like who don't want to do anything in life. Such people will not take you anywhere. So fast paced life with the right group of people, right group of friends. Did that. All of a sudden, yes, got job in the IT company. Okay. And yeah, I made some commitments. Let's put hard work and everything. Let's get on. Let's get on with the life. And I want to tell you something. The initial 2 3 months in the IT itself, and things slowed down. You can say the hare and the tortoise story here. As a hare, morning 6 a.m. to night 11 p.m., hard work, fast paced, fast paced. All of a sudden, I come to IT. Okay, and now IT is so organized, right? Monday to Friday, 9 to 7, like 10 to 7, 9 to 5, blah, blah, blah. There will be some projects at times stretch more, at times weekend, but that is not that much. I did not realize that is that hard kind of stuff. Once in a while, chalta hai, all those things. What happened is, from 16 hours or 14 hours working, okay, from a 14 hours of working, I came down to 8 hours of working. Morning 6 to evening long time. It came down to like 8 9 hours of working. It was a slow life. Saturday Sunday off, and job is only 10 to 7. My mind was not able to process that. Some of the people might be okay, arey, wow, so much comfort now, let me enjoy life and all. But I was like growth minded. Right from those times, I wanted to do more, grow more. I thought the full life struggle was to get the job. And after getting job, relaxation, it doesn't make sense to me. I was like, let's put more efforts at job because that's what life taught me. Work hard for what you want to accomplish. And I did not like that kind of life. Initially, 2 months, I was bored with that routine. What is this boring life? And then I said, I need to do something big. What I did, I started going to office early. Things which changed my life. I started going. Everybody's coming to office by 10. I am there by 8. And I'm not doing it for showing off. I'm doing it because I want to spend more time for my growth. So morning 8 a.m. I am reaching to office. Only the cleaner guys are there. Nobody else. I'm not even telling my manager that I'm coming early. But after going there, I used to look at the project code, how other people are coding, how the documentation is, how the design of the application is, and what have these people done in the past years of this project. And then trying to research, trying to Google, trying to do some POC, experiment with the code, did all that while nobody was there in the office. And then what happens, guys? Magic starts happening. There were some very top people in the company. They were coming early. And they used to always see like, okay, there is somebody who sits there. You know what happened? 6 months of this kind of work, and opportunity started coming for me from the people who I did not even know. They said, okay, in that team, that person is there, give him this project. And my friends, they were like, why do people give to you only? You never know. The hard you work on your own growth, magically things will happen for you. Others will say, "Arey Tausif is lucky, isko to sab acha milta hai." But that's not the truth, because I chose to live my time properly. That's where I got rewarded. Had I also stuck to 10 to 7, coming like part of the crowd, not standing out, opportunities will not come. So you need to create opportunities. It will not come by itself. Every single day, try to see how you can be different than the crowd. I always did that all throughout my 13 years of the IT industry. Others are doing it like this. What can I do different? How can I make things better? When these are the questions you answer and you solve, you get identified in the world. You be part of the crowd, you are lost in the crowd. You do the way everything does the things, you are lost. And you have to make things better. You cannot make it worse. सब कोई अच्छा कर रहा है, मैं खराब करता हूँ, मारेगी public पकड़ के. You have to improve. You have to improve things so people feel excited. Ki bhai, let's give it to Tausif because he will come up with something brilliant. And you have to become that person. So opportunities started coming. But let me tell you, so what happened? IT life was slow. It triggered me to use my time properly because of my Amir Pet 7 months training of long time utilization, not technology training, habit training, mind training, attitude training, commitment training. That training helped me to work in my project also with the same intensity. Reaching office at 8. Everybody used to close the day at 7 p.m. I used to be in office at 9 p.m. Not for showing to anybody, but for my own growth. And I did that for 3 to 4 years of my IT career. Initial foundation years, I did not take any chance. I worked to my best, as hard as I can, as best as I can, because that's the foundation years of my life. And then what happens? Eventually, eventually, ठंड हो जाती है, things eventually settle. So after 4 years, I felt, चलो life तो अभी start हो गई, let's cool down. You know what? In the beginning days, while I was in the initial 3 to 4 years, I started a company at that time, parallel to my job. Okay, it was, we took a website, we went to the clients, we did a lot of stuff. I started a company along with my friend at that time. Okay, knockingsuccess.com. Okay, what time say success. So knocking success, I did like 8 years ago. We did it for like 3 months, 4 months, and then something happened. We stopped doing that. Next, I started taking online classes. We made a lot of money there. Online training, Spring, Hibernate, Struts to US people. Okay, a lot of money came, like $300, $400 for one month sessions. We made a lot of things there, parallelly to the job. Next, I started taking up coaching in Amirpet, going there every day. Now, this is beautiful. What I used to earn by 8 hours, I started earning that in 1 hour. Now, that's great. And I'm not saying I am great, I'm saying potential. What you can earn in your full day, working 30, like working for a month, you can actually accomplish that by just working 1 hour on the right thing. You need to grow. Your current salary, which you get by spending 10 hours at your job, how can you make it spend 1 hour and still get the same money? That's what is the life, and it's possible. Growing 10 times faster, it is possible. And I saw that happening. What kind of money I used to get from Amirpet by spending full time there at trainings, I started getting that in just 1 hour training, and that too per week, 3-day training. Now that's stuff something. I want to tell you, okay, that's the potential. And I did a lot of things. And after that, my life slowed down. Because bolte hai na, okay, the more you hang out with people, you become like them. So then I started like, okay, the initial rush is over, the foundation is good, making a decent money, company में everything is nice, able to solve problems, able to code, able to design, सब कुछ peaceful हो गया. 4 साल बहुत काम किया company में, name is good, people have good reputation about me, build my identity, worked hard, got nice skills. I said it's time कि थोड़ा अभी chill करते हैं, right? And I started chilling down. And in that chill down also it was growth. I'm not saying I came down in graph. I was still getting promotions, I was still getting money. Hikes were great, promotions were great, challenging projects were coming, but I was not working that hard, like a 14-hour model. I narrowed it down to 9 hours, 10 hours, maybe sometimes 11, but otherwise, yeah, like 9, 10 hours of work. And it was sufficient to keep the momentum high. But then I lived like that for 4 years. 4 years I lived like that. Okay. and everything was good. I got promoted to big teams, made money at that time. Everything was happy. But a day came, it was 2018. Okay, I was looking through my old laptop file system, just searching there, and I found some files about my old times when I started a company for myself, when I was doing these online trainings and all that. And flood of thoughts came to my mind again. And then I said, "Ki, what kind of life I was living there? Along with the job, success in job, plus I was able to do so many other things. And I did not feel pressure of anything. And I was able to get results at everything. Now that's wonderful." And then I relooked what happened to me in the past 4 years. Where did that fire go? Why am I only doing one project? Why cannot I do more? And that's where I realized I underlived my life. It's not about capability potential, it's just about lack of awareness. Something which as a junior I was not able to process. I realized it when I had 8 years of IT experience. Okay, whoa, I lost my time. I just adapted to average. I just adapted to mediocrity, even though outer results were success. But internally, I know had I used my time fully, I would have been even more further up in my career. Self realization is the biggest tool. And then I realized 2018. And then all of a sudden, I said, okay, no more stopping. Okay. And that's where I'm trying to teach that in career transformation, we need to use 24 hours, because underliving is not an option once we are given this life. And I'm saying, if I enjoy this life, have fun, have growth, roam around with your friends, with your family, but do something meaningful. Don't waste your time. And my way of is like, when I work, work full. When you enjoy, work, enjoy, like full. And there is no weekends for me. Like weekends maybe enjoy karenge, kaam bhi karenge. Log in, all of a sudden some call came, chalo ye bhi karte. Nothing but living your life to the next level, to our full capability, not trying to run away from responsibilities. And that's what aggression triggered back in 2018. And then I made a commitment. Okay, I tasted a fast-paced life because of Amir Pet and initial 4 years in the IT. Then I tasted a 4 years of slow-paced life. And guys, I was more satisfied when I engaged myself more with my time, and not when the other second half was coming. It was boring life. And then that journey clicked back again. And then, guys, you know what? 2018, when I started working hard, I was not knowing, okay, what will I do with my 24 hours? Pata hi nahi hai, right? Many people don't understand. I also did not know it. But I said, ki, chalo, let's start waking up early. We will figure out something. Let's start waking up early. Let's start sleeping late. And let's see what we can do with this time. Not really focus on the 10 to 9. Let's do a bigger, broader window. Let's do something over weekends, which is great and make me valuable in life. Let's use this time properly. I started with that thought process in 2018. Okay, people used to ask, my team members used to ask, Are yaar, you're just like, what, abhi tak 30 hua hai. There were people who were more aged than me in my team, and they were reporting to me. They were like, Tausif, you're just starting, and you're saying, I stopped watching television. I started reading books at that time. I started waking up early and started doing meditation. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I just know that I need to use my every minute of the day doing something which is valuable, not waste my time, not sleep my time, not waste my weekends, use time properly. I was doing all those things. And then I started reading. And as I started reading, I understood how we are supposed to engage with time. What are we supposed to do? What are the good things? What are the bad things? And guys, everything takes time. I did it for 2 years, 2018 to 2020. Guys, the result takes time. And this is the unknown hard work which happens behind the screen, which people don't understand. You might say, like, not also is giving this session, kya rahega, blah. It's a lot of hard work to reach. And still, I know it's a long way to go. 2020 happened, COVID times came, everybody were locked in the home. The first thought which came to my mind was, can I do some kind of a program where I can do some growth things along with people? Because I felt when everybody's closed in the home, people will feel like missing something in life. They will be alone, they will be lonely, they might struggle in their life. That is where, when the COVID time came, I think March or April 2020, when the first lockdown was announced, immediately I committed, let's start a 21-day program about affirmations and self mindset training. Yeah, right from beginning, I think 10 people came. It was a paid program at that time. Okay, 10 people came and we did a full program. And then those people, there was no plan of where we are right now. Those people said, okay, whatever we are learning, this is like great stuff, and can you please repeat it, do it one more batch, let's benefit more people. So then the momentum started coming. They started asking for more and more. And then I realized I learned so much of things while this program was happening. And then we went through this 2 years of journey, and still I know there is a lot of way to go. But what I want to tell you is, I tasted fast paced life, tasted a slow paced life, and then I realized every human being is capable to live that fast paced life where faster results and greater satisfaction in life is available. You just need to know how you're supposed to pass your time. And if you don't know that, you will waste your life away. And then I said, come on here, you're born only once. This life is given only once. You cannot cry, you cannot complain, you cannot just wait hand in hand. Nothing is happening in my life. Go and fix it. People taking away your opportunities, go and fix it. Life has knocked you down, go and fix it. It's a life and you cannot stay down. You have to wake up and fix your problems. And all the tools are available. You're not alone in this. There are so many people struggling, but people figure out. You need to figure out. You need to figure out. Wake up early, read books. Wake up early, take up skills which upgrade you. Be relentless in your hunt for job. Job chahiye, market is bad. Come on, if there are 100 people applying for one position, keep your mind, you should be that one person. If there are 1,000 people applying for one position, keep that mind, you should be that one person. And when you think like that, I should be that one person in 1,000, what will you do? You will call that HR 100 of times during the day. You will drop them emails 100 of times. You will learn your craft as best as you can. You will keep following up. You will reach to the door of that HR. You will do whatever it takes for getting that job. Make success mandatory for you, not optional. It is okay, let somebody else get that job, not a big deal. Or you make it your own. Make success as your own. Life is not that challenging. People are making it challenging. Life is not that challenging. Understand? People are making it challenging by overthinking, self doubting, confusion, not believing, and then blaming and excuses. And all of these other nonsense of the world, people have made their life hell by themselves. And the beautiful part, if you want to change, you can change right today. You don't need to wait for anybody. And that's where I'm trying to tell you, if you live your full day to the fullest, automatically results will come. Automatically you will start succeeding and going forward. And it doesn't take much time. Within 1 year, 2 year, you will be able to enjoy a very better quality of life. Because once you work on yourself, thought process, actions, beliefs, outer results will take care of itself. But you need to believe in yourself. Like, I cannot come to your home and like mantra पढ़ नहीं सकता हो कि भाई पढ़ लो and like magic हो जाए. But you can do that for yourself. You can stand in front of mirror and promise to yourself कि not anymore. It's time to wake up. You promise that and life will start changing. Okay? So this is what I just want to tell you. That's the reason we are here. And I personally know all of you are success minded, growth minded. Let this fire continue. Let this fire continue. Don't let it lie down, because as soon as you stop this thought process and actions, ye sab band ho jayega. And that's the reason. Okay. Now I'm coming up with something really interesting. Okay. Even though today is the last day of the program, but I know that there are some of you who really want to succeed and make it into a habit. And guys, they go, even if it is free, doesn't matter. People will not be putting their efforts. So money is not the concern. So I'm keeping the things free so that we can benefit more. So Monday, say I'm trying to bring with a variation for those who really want to succeed. Okay. Morning sessions though definitely will continue. Monday morning 6:30 we will meet up again. Weekend, Saturday, Sunday I kept completely free. Monday morning 6:30 a.m. we will again meet. That is a continuous journey. But for 1 week, the next batch is starting from 6th of March. But even from Monday 9 p.m., I'm going to conduct this session for another 1 week, where we are not going to discuss topics, but we will keep it open. There is no structure for that. It's open. We will know each other. We will know each other's problems. We will try to give solutions to one another. Okay, this is a concept which I learned from the book Think and Grow Rich, creating a mastermind where multiple people brainstorm together to come up to a solution. When two people think, when two minds think and try to solve something, a third mind emerges, which is virtual. It is called as a mastermind. This was the concept. So I'm trying to really create that, okay, where we try to solve each other's problems. Okay, now let's see. That's a thought which is planted in my mind. It might take me a few months to get to the actual dream state of this project, but I will make that will be the extension of this batch. But next week we are going to do that. A mastermind. Kuch nahi karna hai. Simple. All those who want to succeed. There is no structure for that. Just join in 9 to 10 next week. We would like to unmute all. Okay? One by one, whoever are consistent, we'll start talking to them. There has to be a reward for consistency, right? So there are many people who have completed all 15 of 15 sessions. We will start talking to those people. Okay? Tell who you are. Tell what are the problems you are facing in your life. And together as a group, we will start solving it. Maybe 15 minutes per person. But when we try doing that, there will be like, okay, now I came up with very interesting thought. Okay, we all will try to solve the problem. Now that's the power of brainstorming. So don't think like you are just going to be a listener, what you will understand. No, if I, let's say, share my problem, if everybody can come up with one solution minimum, okay, if you are at that person's position, what will be one solution? And let's say if there are 20 people who join that call, the person will get 20 solutions for the same problem. Now that's the power of group. You get 20 ideas on how to solve the problem, and we will start structuring it. I'll share a Google form. There people have pasted their problem. And then there are 20 people, let's say in the call, they're all trying to solve that one person's problem. Minimum one idea. Let's multiply. Let's use the power of group. 20 ideas come to that person. Now that guy processes it and automatically he's able to overcome the problem. At least whatever comes to the mind. And I think it will get really interesting. So let's know each other. Let's see what's your journey, and fully dynamic week rakhenge. Okay, just come with an intention key. We will do the activities also. So whatever habits we have launched as part of this week, we will continue that. 15 minutes we'll reserve for activity. 45 minutes it will be one-on-one. It will be conversation. If you say don't stream it on YouTube, we will stop the YouTube streaming. Let it be a enclosed, closed call. Just knowing one another. There is no recording. Be honest. Be fair. Like as a friend, let's try to support each other. That's the concept. For 1 week we will try it out, and March will continue. And this program is just going to get better and better and better, because I keep analyzing, evaluating, and making it better. Okay, so that's what it is. Let me share the attendance for the final day. Okay, and as part of the comments today, that feel free, put some inputs like what is the major value that you got from this program and how much beneficial it was. Give me a kind of feedback so that I can work on that and really take it to the next level forward. Okay, but Monday, say if you want to succeed, morning will also happen, evening will also happen, and it's going to be a different evening session. First time I'm doing it, never did it before, but I definitely know it's going to be a lot of value. Okay, so chalo, let me share the attendance. Take a couple of minutes to think and just write down your views as part of this form. Okay, maybe some your thought process, your feelings, how you're feeling right now, or what is the main important thing which you learned from this program, or still if there are open questions in your mind, write it down. Next week mein open dynamic karte, okay? Because somewhere I did not take a lot of Q&As this batch, right? So I wanted to even do a lot of Q&As next week for this. Fine, and finally we are finishing with February career transformation. Month on month, that wheel will keep running and more people will start getting benefit from it. Code for today is 3333. Here's the link. Okay, so mark it, and we will go with the same priority. Those who have finished more, first we will like to discuss with them, talk to them. Okay, and I definitely know that every one of us has a lot of value to share, so we would like to bring it into a platform. Okay, I'll even share what's my long-term vision. Generally people don't share ideas and thoughts, but I'll share you where we want to take this career transformation program. Okay, this mastermind is just the initial thought. We will form groups. okay, of 10 members, 20 members. These groups will brainstorm to solve each other's problems. The core thing which we're trying next week, I see the vision. We'll form core groups where everybody is discussing problems, solving problems, discussing problem. 3 months you stick with the same group. Work with 10 people, 20 people, get your problem solved. You assist others, others assist you. Together, let's make life easy. Don't be in this mess of life alone. That's what I'm trying to build, that kind of a vision here. Let's together support each other, solve by all possible means. Don't run for your only problems, guys. Care for others. They go. Now, this is simple. This is interesting. There are 10 people in a call. And if you are solving your own problem, you're one person. But if there are other 9 people are solving your problem, you will succeed. And let's say if everybody gets a chance, I have a problem, rest 9 people, let's solve it together. 9 people solving one person problem. That means you don't ask, you give. You try to solve others' problems. So when your time comes, others will solve your problem. That's the vision that I'm to build, the get by giving. So 10 member groups, everybody solving each other's problem. And then this kind of group, we will last for 2 months. I'll create a system around that. For 2 months, these people, and then we will keep rotating so that you get exposure of different people. So in a 6 months window, that's the future of how this career program is going to grow. Core batch will be there, morning routines will be there, but a mastermind system will be created in parallel, which is going to solve people's problem in the world. Because alone it is tough, people lose, they suffer, they struggle, and they don't share. I personally know digital world is a fake world where people share their wins, nobody share their losses. Nobody share their losses. People don't share their struggles, they share their output, maybe fake output. But within the hood, under the hood, the lives are getting broken. So I want to really heal that, and we together can do it. Okay? Trying to heal lives, try to find a reason for existence, and trying to tell you're not alone. Let's do it together. Okay, that's the vision. It will take time, I know, but that's the thoughts running in my mind. And it took 2 years for launching career transformation from that growth mind. It might take another 1 year, but I will build the system in this lifespan, and it will be really very successful because we will help a lot of people with this. That's the initiative. Okay? So, chalo, mark your attendance, add it up, and I feel let's go with this amazing, beautiful life. And I want you all to massively succeed. That's it. एक बार life मिली है, we cannot lose. That's what it is. Let's use this life. Okay, 10 बज गए. So let's enjoy this weekend time with a blast and see you guys Monday with more power and full pump up. Let's solve the problems. Chalo. Thank you all and have a nice day, everybody. Thank you. Take